Alright, so this is going to be my last pull video for War of the Visions ever, most likely. I might do another pull video for this game, maybe if, like, over the next month I happen to get enough currency and there's something I still need. Like, maybe I won't meet my goal in this video. My goal is to get Vinera Horn, and I'll show you why. It's because Vanera Horn, if we look in the shards here, Vanera Horn is the only character I'm missing. All these characters that I have shards for are the characters I don't have. Now, Angela is never going to be available again, so I'll never be able to get Vanera or Angela. But the rest of these characters I can get from the Remembrance Mog Shop. However, Vanera Horn is not in the Remembrance Mog Shop, and the only way to get her is by pulling. So I'm going to try to do that. And then by the end of the day or whatever, I should only be missing this one character. Other than that, I'll have everyone else in the game. And that's the plan, that's the goal. However, the game could screw me over and I might not get Vanera Horn. And also, if I do get Vanera Horn, this might be the last time I ever see a walkout animation in this game. But first, I actually forgot. I'm going to pull for the Leviathan card first. This is guaranteed at the end of this step up. I could technically get Vanera Horn on this. It's not boosted or anything. But the other thing is, there's this step up here, which you can select 2 units to be boosted. I just picked Bronwell because I want to make Deado proud. Because when I see Bronwell, I think of Deado. And, but I have all the normal costs. So basically, the first slot, you pick a normal cost unit, and the second slot is a 100 cost unit. And yeah, so also, the other thing is, I don't have Garusa yet, who's in this pool. I could get Garusa and see his walkout animation, but if I don't get him, I'm going to pick him from the Remembrance Medals anyways, so I can guaranteed get Garusa no matter what. Anyways, yeah, that was a long-winded speech, but let's get Dark Leviathan. I have 47k after this. And then after Dark Leviathan, we're going to go for Vanera Horn. Now, I could get Vanera Horn on this banner, or Garusa on this banner. There's also a ton of vision cards I'm missing still, including 2 Espers. One of them is Dad Bomb. Is that what it's called? Or Father Bomb or King Bomb or something like that. And the other one is the Jumbo Cactor. Those are the other 2 Espers I'm missing other than just the Leviathan one. So I actually didn't even look at the vision card one to see if I can pick Dad Bomb out of the vision card pull. So if I do end up getting Vanera, then maybe I will do another pull session. Oh, okay, this could be Vanera, this could be Leviathan. Here we go. Friggin' Yahtzee. I don't even have to use all the viz on this banner. Baby, we got him. Alright. Now, this last... Could you imagine if this last crystal up here is Leviathan? Imagine I had luck this good before EOS was announced when things actually mattered. Yeah, now that it doesn't matter, I'm gonna get stuff easily, right? Wrong 100 cost unit. Hey! If any of you guys watched my April Fool's new player guide video like a week ago, I pulled her in that video too. Maybe Elia is secretly boosted. Alright, so that was actually pretty painless. I got Leviathan there without having to use too much viz. So now I can spend the rest. See, this Dad Bomb I don't have. This is one of the things I need. And there's a bunch of other Espers I need too, but we're not going to pull for Espers today. Or Vision. Sorry, there's a bunch of other Vision cards I need, not Espers. There's only 2 Espers I need. But anyways, yeah, so we're going to pull on this banner. Let me double check. Vanera Horn. Alright, here we go, man. This is the last of the pulls, possibly ever, because it's EOS miss. And I only have a 12% chance to get her when this bar fills up. So even though I selected her in that thing, it's really only going to be like every 6 pulls where she's boosted. I don't know how many times I'll be able to fill this bar with 45k. I'm too lazy to do the math. Also, 2.6k of this is paid, which doesn't matter because paid means nothing now. There are no paid banners. I don't think there's even anything in the store that you can buy with paid. But, yeah. Alright, let's see here. One of these could change to Vanera Horn, or Garusa. We could see Garusa's walkout animation, although I don't particularly need him, because I can just pick him from the other thing. Okay. Oh. That gave me a kind of a coin, too. So the pity coins that you get from this, you can't actually buy the unit with them, either. But I will be able to use those pity coins on Vanera shards if I wanted to. Or any unit shards, really. But yeah, Oh, you change this after every single pull? I'm not doing that. Heck no, that would take way too long. Anyways. You're still waiting for a full Mont team? Oh, I think we have 4 Mont. We could have a 4 Mont team. You could have a full Mont team in Grand Arena this week. Although 3 of the Monts are 100 cost, and 100 cost units are super nerfed in Grand Arena. Dang, for how many yellows there were, none of them changed to rainbow? That was pretty unlucky, I feel. I guess I used up all my luck on the Leviathan banner. That means I'm not gonna be walking out of here with Vinera, man. I wish there was some way to, like, manipulate this. Like, I would rather not have Bronwell selected on there and just give, like, the 25% chance to Vinera instead of having to rely on, the measly 12% chance. Now, the other thing is, I have a ton of tickets. If I don't get Vinera from this, I will use all my rare summon tickets. I'll use all my rainbow tickets. I think I have a few rainbow 10 pull tickets and stuff like that. So this could be a long friggin' pull session. I do not know. I do not like it, Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we're getting our first rainbow. Post-Leviathan banner, that is. Maybe double rainbow? Nope. Just a single rainbow. Show me potato walkout. It's Heinler again. We're getting just Heinler today. First we got Elia, and now we got, whatever this guy's name is, Gernsback or whatever. So far, both of the rainbow units I've got have been Heinler. Vinera Hourne is, I'm guessing, Horn. She originally was a Fennis character. You know, Moraga's hometown, home turf. But I believe the new one, considering her last name is Horn now, is probably going to have the Horn flag. It would be weird if it didn't, right? These rainbow rates are not my favorite, though. Alright, here we go. So the bar is filled one time. So now, we have a 12% chance, and I believe it's going to be the very first slot. I think the guarantee on these bar fulls is always slot number 1. So if there's another rainbow in here, it's not rated up that at all. This is going to be it. If it's going to be one of these, it's going to be this. Alright. Bar fill number 1 was a dud. This could change? Nope, not even change. So we don't even get a non-guaranteed rainbow. So in the 6 pulls so far we've done, there's only been 1 rainbow, not including the guarantee. Let's keep it going. After that, now I'm a bit nervous. Especially after how few rainbows there are. No wonder this game is EOSing. Yeah, right? You can use like tens of thousands of vids and not get any rainbows. Look at this. This is unbelievable. There's literally no rainbows at all. And I'm not even saying, like, the banner unit. There is no banner unit, but you know what I mean? Like, we're not even getting, like, the crappy launch Moschery and Engelberts and stuff that normally throw rocks at our heads the whole time during these pull sessions. Look at this! Where are the rainbows, dude? What is this, pull number 8 now? There's been 1 rainbow in 8 pulls. Yikes. It's all coming together. It's all making sense now. This is pull number 9. Are we gonna see a rainbow finally, or no? Oh my god, it's a brown book. Ay, 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 ay. I went from very optimistic going into this to, I'm starting to doubt it quite a bit now. You know what? I think I'm gonna take a break from this banner. And I'm just gonna go blast out 100 rare summon tickets, maybe to like try and reset my rainbow luck. Yeah, I'm gonna just go blast out 100 rare summon tickets here. Surely this is gonna... No, you know what? We'll use 55 first. That way the second batch will be 100. Because I have 155 and you can only use 100 at a time. Alright, let's see here. There's vision cards in this one, too. I'll honestly be happy with anything new, but... Alright, so we did 9 before, right? So that was 10, this is 11. There's a lot of no rainbows in this. What the heck is this? What's going on here? I think this is number 12. Imagine I get through all 55 of these tickets without a single rainbow. Brother? What is happening right now? This is 13. Like, for 10 pulls, I mean. Still just yellow. Alright, here we go. There's finally a rainbow in here. This isn't, like, boosted or anything, so it's probably... This is probably going to be our Macherie, or our Rob Horn. It's going to be Rob Horn instead of Vanera Horn. Macherie is also Horn. Or it could be another Heinler person. You know, or it could be Celir Sweetheart. She is also Horn, though, I believe, right? Celir comes from Horn. That was a big yikes, though. 55 pull... Okay, there's a second one. I was going to say 55 pulls with only one rainbow. There she is. That's what I'm talking about. Macherie Horn. I've been predicting that all day. It was bound to happen. All right. All right, so now... So as far as the regions we're pulling for, 2 have been from Heinler, 2 have been from Horn. And then there was the guaranteed slot was Helena in that one pull, who is Leonis, of course. All right, let's just blast out these 100. Because why not, right? All right, here we go. This one's starting off good. We got a rainbow right out the gate. Come on. Walkout. Yerma. I think Yerma's Leonis. I don't actually remember. This is the last pull session. It's the end of an era. I think I started my YouTube videos on pull sessions. Technically, I started my War of the Visions stream on pull sessions too, because on day 1 of this game, all I did was stream rerolls for like 12 hours straight. I just rerolled nonstop on the first day. So, maybe I'm kind of just known for pulling in this game. I don't know. It's my thing. And this is it. This is the last pull. I mean, maybe I'll acquire enough tickets and or Visior by the next month and a half to do like one final pull session. And especially if I don't get Vinera Horn here. Then I'm going to have only one more shot to get her later, maybe. But it's probably only going to be like 3 pulls worth. There's not a ton of Viz left incoming, so... Alright, here's another rainbow. Surprisingly, none of these rainbows have been cards. Which is fine with me, because I'd rather have chances at Vinera. Ah, Luel. I think... Is Luel Leonis? I actually have no clue where Luel is from. Luel, 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 Luel. Luel is Leonis, I think, right? Yeah, that sounds about right. So I think Leonis is on top now. We had 2 Horn, 2 Heinler, and now 3 from Leonis between Luel, Helena, and... I know there was another Leonis person, but I already forgot. Anyways. Walkout? No. Chunok. I don't remember where Chunok's from. I think it's the same place as, like, Velric or somebody. Or maybe it's just, like, Rundal. I don't know, man. I can't keep track of all these people. There's so many characters in this game. Is Chunok Heinler? I don't know. If so, that ties Heinler. With 3. Is it? It's Rundal. Okay, Rundal. So that's number 1 for Rundal then. Dude, what? That was all blues. That one didn't even have a yellow in it. I'm clicking so much right now, I think I'm gonna break my mouse. Alright, so that was 100. I don't know how many rainbows were in that batch 100. I want to say about 4 maybe, which is probably pretty average. Alright, so now let's just go back to this banner and use the rest of this viz. What's funny or sad is in that guaranteed pull, it wasn't even either one of the units that I picked in the guaranteed slot. So that's pretty sad. Is this blue gonna turn to rainbow? Probably not. No, of course it's not. Of course it's not. Alright, that was like pull number 10, I think, on the banner. And so far we've only had one rainbow on this banner. Oh my god, dude. I don't think I reset my rainbow luck when I used those 100 tickets. This is just all blues. Okay, at least that one changed to yellow. And that one also changed to yellow. Great, thanks, game. Alright, this is the guaranteed slot, number 2. Can we at least... Like, I don't really want a Bronwell either, because I don't need it, but can we at least get a Bronwell? Just to show... Oh my god. So this is going to be the one again, remember, this is the boosted one. This game is such a troll. That was Vinera, but it was the wrong Vinera. That was the old Vinera. That was Vinera Fennis. We're looking for Vanera Horn. Okay, here we go. Oof. Soul. Alright, I have enough viz to get to this pity banner, what, probably like one more time? I don't know, I'm bad at math. Yeah, I think I can do this one more time. It's pretty whack, honestly, how they didn't give a better way to get these units. Like, the units that came out in 2025, I mean. They should have at least had, like, a guarantee or a pity that we could, like, pity buy them from this banner. Hey, there's Bronwell, at least. That's weird, because that wasn't even the boosted slot. That was just a regular rainbow rate right there. So that's interesting. Was that the first rainbow? I think that was this. No, Gernsbeck, I think, was the first rainbow on this, not including the guarantees. There's been very few rainbows in general on here, which is probably why this game is doing so poorly. And there's always been defensive people. Like, I've done so many pull videos over the years, and so many times I'll do like 10 pulls in a row where I won't get a single rainbow in like a 10 pull streak, and I'll complain about it. I'll be like, wow, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. And so many times there's been people in the comments that are like, well, actually, you know, that's pretty average luck. It's not even that bad, and you have to take into account this and this and this, and it's like, bro, you can defend it all you want. But there's a reason why this game is EOSing and not, like, living and thriving like other games do in the space. Well, now, I know. To look a lot like Resub, miss.
Love you.
Banana 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 banana.
I know a lot of people, or sorry, I know a lot of gacha games shut down earlier than 5 years, so 5 years is a decent length of time, but it could have gone on so much longer. It didn't necessarily have to end when it did, right? It could have been better. They could have done so much, like so many things differently, and yeah. Oh my god, where are the rainbows in here? This is just awful. Thanks for the resub, Price. Dude. This lack of rainbows is so bad. I really did waste my luck on that Leviathan banner. Alright, there's a rainbow. Not one of the ones we're looking for. Alright, this is the last boosted rate one I'm gonna have. So this is pretty much the last chance, I think, at getting her here. And remember, it's the first slot. Wrong one. Alright, so there's a chance I'm probably never going to get Vinera on this account then. I will still try to save up enough Viz to do, you know, more of this guaranteed thing. But I don't have enough right now. I'll still use the rest of this Viz right now, but I won't get to another guaranteed slot. I do also, though, have a bunch of rainbow tickets I'll use, too. Which, she's not going to be boosted in any of those, so the chances of getting her in any of them is pretty slim, but... FFBE did go on for 8 years. Yeah, they shut down, like, shortly after the 8-year anniversary. As a matter of fact, FFBE would be 9 years old in, like, a month or two, roughly. I don't remember exactly. Dang, this is... I'm gonna skip all blues. This has been a pretty long pull session. Alright, I got 2 more pulls in me, and then I'll go to the rainbow tickets. Oh. Dang, I can't believe a single one of these pulls hasn't had more than 1 rainbow in it, too. The Leviathan pull did. That had 2 rainbows in it. But I've done so many more pulls since then, you would think that at least one of them would have had 2 rainbows. Because I had 45k Vizior, and now I'm down to 3k. This last pull, I think, is using paid Viz. Yeah, this is going to use a bunch of paid Viz. EOS maybe was deserved. The amount of rainbows I didn't get here from this banner is actually quite disgusting. And maybe now I'm a little happy that the game is EOSing. Is that fair to say? Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to try to get some more Viz. I think we really mainly just have login Viz. We'll get some, like, Arena Award Viz and stuff like that over the next month. But other than that, let me use these rainbow tickets. Let's see, I have 5 for unit. 2 for vision card. I'm gonna use these first. That's a new card. I didn't even have this card. That's crazy. I just got that card. Now I can just get that with Remembrance Medals and level it easy with Remembrance Medals. But, oh, I have a bunch of random tickets. I was only thinking of the rainbow ones, but... Oh! These weren't guaranteed rainbow either. That was a pretty old card. I think I have most of the cards up to, like, 2024. I might be missing, like, 1 from late 2023 or something. Oh, this is units. I thought this was still card tickets. And these are guaranteed yellow. I don't think they have increased rainbow rates or anything, but you never know. Oh, there is a rainbow in this batch, though. Could be Vinera Horn. I'm trying to think. I did get some 100 cost units as the rainbows. Light Helena was one of them, and Alaya was one of them. That's not. I actually re-rolled for her. That was the character I re-rolled for. So my day 1 character is still living on. Alright, we're gonna skip that. Alright, what else do we have here? 20 unit summon tickets here. These are not guaranteed to be yellow or anything either, so... let's skip. Oh, there was a rainbow in there. It was Lucia. Alright. I think all that's left after this is just pure rainbow tickets. Alright. Is this all rainbows now? Okay, yeah, so we just have rainbow tickets. Let's do the vision card one first, and then after this it will be all units the rest of the way. Only the last slot is rainbow on this pull. And I have 2 unit ones like this too. That will be a final slot rainbow. Okay, Rob Horn card. Not new. The fact that I got that one new Sottily card, though, is already, like, pretty shocking to me. I really didn't expect to get anything new. Alright, this is all units. Oh no, there's actually vision cards in here too, but I think the guaranteed slot is a unit. Yerma again. Yerma's throwing rocks at her head. Hey Yerma, this is gonna be a rainbow. Hey Yerma, stop throwing rocks at my head. Give me Vanera Horn, bruh. Give me Vinera Hourne. Or Garusa. I just want to see a walkout. Oh! Whoa! That vision card just changed to a rainbow, so that now I finally did see another pull with 2 rainbows in it. It only took like 300 pulls to get there. Another Heinler character. Resnick. Alright, the last batch of pulls I have here is just 5 rainbow tickets. I'm not going to use all these. What else did I have up here? And hit, yeah, none of this, all that's just items and stuff. This is it. 5 tickets, and then I just have to wait months, I guess, to acquire vids slowly to try and finish that last step up thingy. Okay, these are all rainbows, but they didn't come out looking like it. Bronwell again, what the heck? Okay, now Bronwell is throwing rocks at my head. El Sorel. Eliza. So far we haven't had a 100 cost unit. Ketone. None of those were 100 cost, at least. Come on, at least be 100 cost. Oh, Resnick again. What the heck? Alright, that was just so unlucky. Just that there wasn't even a 100 cost unit in there, I mean. Not one. No dudes either, it was all women. Well, I guess that's it. I don't have anything else to use, so I'm gonna have to just get more viz, I guess. Which you can't buy viz anymore. Not that I would buy viz for this anyways. This is a wild goose chase here. But anyways, that is all.